Hello, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. And I don't know if you can see the video or not, but I am live. And for some reason, like last week, oh dear, what did I do now? I did something. Hold on. God, I hate this thing. Anyway, I don't know why I don't have video. So, but I'm live, and let me tell you what's been going on. I spent 7 hours this morning in my computer chair fighting the good fight against the forces of evil. And I am besieged from all sides. And I want to thank Open Lines Jerry for his assistance, my new subscriber, Kyla Galusha, but there may not be any more subscribers and there may not be any more channels. And let me tell you why. A certain person from a certain website that will not be mentioned has trademarked my YouTube handle, the guy from Pittsburgh, or at least he's filed for a trademark application. And he spent $400 to do this. And according to my friends online, the trolls have blocked my video signal. And that's why you're not getting video. So, I don't know how to fix this. And I did something to get rid of the damn picture. I don't know how to fix that either. So, I'm not getting anything here by way of an image. So I don't know what the hell to do about it. And now I've really screwed things up. It won't even get out of this. Let me see if I can. Okay, there we go. I got out of that at least. So it keeps trying to go back to photo booth. But I don't know how to get rid of it, how to get the video back. Maybe I can just delete the damn thing. Hold on. In any event, I spent 7.5 hours on the computer today, and in this computer chair, to the point where I was literally exhausted. The evil one, the man from the West, man who was not a chef, filed a trademark in the name of the guy from Pittsburgh. And he spent $400 to do this. Now, under trademark law, even though I, being a poor and poverty-stricken man, could not come up with $300 or $400 to register the trademark, I do have certain rights as an unregistered trademark holder, given that I've been doing videos under George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh, for 7 years. And I am well known as George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. And there is precedent in the law and in the U.S. Code to deny a usurping trademark. And that's precisely what this is. Furthermore, he or someone else registered my very name. Not just the guy from Pittsburgh.com, but GeorgeSenda.com. Now, I have gone to ICON, the International Web Monitoring, whatever they are. They regulate website names. And I have filed a formal complaint with them on that. I forgot I have to do one other site. I'll do that tomorrow. I went to bed at 11:30 and woke up at 4:30, and every inch of my body hurt. You cannot name a website GeorgeSenda.com without permission of that person. That's federal law. And furthermore, Orangey has not been kidnapped. That's BS. I just fed Orangey half an hour ago, or an hour ago. And Gray and Pretty Kitty. And the kitty. Now, kitty's downstairs. And Fluffy and Fuzzy. My kitties are fine. Now, under the law, an unregistered trademark holder has certain rights. And there's a particular case, excuse me, I'm eating my dinner, which is also my breakfast. Hot dogs and chili. And Jeremy, give me a moment. I will address that with another evil man who is siding with the trolls, and one who is worthy of redemption, but he insulted me. If you use an unregistered trademark for a substantial amount of time, the courts have said you have the right to that trademark because you are well known as that trademarked person or product. What I do is not only protected under intellectual property law, it's protected under copyright law. You do not have to file a copyright when you do a video or an audio. And yes, you cannot mention a certain fan site that is not a fan site, or a certain name associated with sewage. So you will get blocked. There is a case where a man used a trademark without registering it for 20 years. And another guy came up and paid the money to use that guy's unregistered trademark. It went to federal court, and the court found that one, there was confusion between the two trademarks, and two, the man had rights because he had been using it for so long. On December 23rd, I will have been doing YouTube videos for 7 years. And there's another issue. There is a site, and you'll excuse me if I don't look it up. I've got somewhat of a headache from just being dead tired. That is a social, oh, it's Social Blade. And if you look up my Freedom account on Social Blade, by the way, I cannot get a video signal, so I think the trolls have blocked, according to my friends, and not the rolling ball that gathers no moss, but gathers BS. My video signal has been blocked. I will get around that in succeeding weeks. However, when you have an unregistered trademark, you can then go and say, I still have the rights to this trademark because of longevity. I can't read the post right now, so please bear with me. The other two things I have done, I have a shirt shop on Cafe Press. And all of the designs were graciously created by my friend Open Lines Jerry. And all of those designs have the guy from Pittsburgh trademark on them. Well, one of these trolls, and a certain troll with a certain fan page, unauthorized, that will not be mentioned by name, well, he put a link to a shirt shop on Spreadshirt. Oh, no, on Cafe Press. So, last week, being that my shop, one shop is on Spreadshirt, the Art Bell shirt. The other shop is on Cafe Press, the guy from Pittsburgh and George Senda, paranormal, generic paranormal convention shirts. So, last week I contacted, damn I'm tired, Cafe Press and said, I have created over 2,100 videos on YouTube as George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh, and there is no other the guy from Pittsburgh. And legally, under copyright law, and under digital copyright, and I can never remember what the M stands for, and the fourth thing is Act, I am demanding you take this shop down because it violates not only my intellectual property rights, my copyright rights, but also California law in that you cannot produce a product using the image of any person without having their authorization or permission and without paying them. Well, Mr. Ralph Sugg Choo Choo, I don't have time to deal with this. You're going to time out. So, Cafe Press, after I removed that, and Vape Time, I don't even know what a VPN is, and I don't have time to look it up. After I told them this, they removed that site for copyright violations. This morning, or over the weekend, Sunday, Saturday, I don't remember, too damn tired, I went to Spreadshirt, sent them a long email detailing my history both on YouTube, Coast to Coast AM, the guy from Pittsburgh TMC for copyright, Paranormal News Forum, the guy from Pittsburgh TMNC blog, George Senda's blog, Anthony G. Senda's blog, from Forbesfield, the Bay and Back blog, saying, this is who I am online, and they are violating my copyright. I can't fix the video. According to my friends of the Righteous Army, somebody from the sewage has blocked my ability to send the video signal. Well, Vape Time, send me an email because right now my eyes are so sore from staring at the screen for 7 hours. I can barely see, and the cataract, but they're burning, and the cataract is not helping either. So I will look up VPN after I've had a nap because I got 3 hours. Let's see, 11:30 to 4. I got 3 hours of sleep today, or 4 hours of sleep. I don't know. 4 hours of sleep. So this is what happens, and it may not do any good to hide my address because I'm tapping my router. There's a signal going into my computer. Now, the righteous army is not broken, but a certain arrogant radio broadcaster, whose name will remain unmentioned, I'll call him Sweepy, insulted me. And then he further insulted me with an insult from Sewer Gab relating to, and I just said the word, relating to bedpans. Well, he has demanded I make an apology when it should be the other way around. The man is, I'm eating my dinner, thank you. The man should be, which is all, I'm eating chili and hot dogs and some bread. The man should apologize to me. And he has worked actively to create a crooked circle. And I really hate the word, sphere, sorry, to take my email supporters away from me. So, yeah, they were fresh out of Alpo. 6 weeks. I couldn't eat any Alpo. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Also, I must have been 4 hours on the phone before I got on the internet and started attacking us with 6-week tenure. And hello, Felix. No, I'm not sucking on chili. I'm dipping the bread in the chili, and the spoon is in there. I've had about 2 bites of chili on the bread. So, all right, let me address that. That's a side issue. I am not mad at Jason Callan. I do not consider him a friend, but I am friendly towards him. Jeremy, stop promoting yourself. You're a sergeant. I do not know if it's related to him, but I doubt. He has said publicly he's not attacking me. He's not trolling me. I will leave it at that, and I'll take him at his word. And also, he says that he has been attacked by trolls. Now, when I go back to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in 2020, I may yet well make a side trip to Erie and send out a feeler saying that I would like to meet with you and do a joint video. Yes, Sweepy is sending emails saying he is the new master and he controls the sphere of BS. And I will never apologize to Sweepy because he insulted me. Now, what started all this, last Monday, I called GoDaddy. I used to own the guy from Pittsburgh.com. I used to own GeorgeSenda.com. But because of my poverty and illness and helping Kathy pay for her gas cards and my not being paid by Premier Radio Network on time, oh God, here it is. Here's the call. It's off and running. Hold on. Hello. Live broadcasting. Crisis mode. Seriously. Talk to you later. Bye. All right. How's Kat? You know, she hung up on me. Going to bed early, click. That was Kathy. Now she made me forget what the hell I was talking about. And anyway, I called GoDaddy on Monday and said, does anyone own the guy from Pittsburgh, all one word, or separate words, and it merges into one word, and they said no. So I asked my supporters for $14. And I didn't get it. And this weekend, Friday, Saturday, I don't remember. But to be honest with you, on the weekend, I'm concentrating on one thing. Football! And what a weird football weekend it was. Did my football picks and was settling down Sunday to an exciting day of football listening. And I get a long troll email immediately when I woke up. And I wasted an inordinate amount of time reading these damn things and then dealing with them. And then the other guy, who I'll call the man from Kansas, he writes me an email when I said I will protect my intellectual property rights, my copyright, my good name, my goodwill. There is goodwill of 7 years being on this channel, even though the haters may not think so. And they think I'm a stupid man incapable of dealing with any of their attacks. They are wrong. Well, Mr. Kansas sends me a thing. You can protect 2 cups of warm piss. So, that's where that is. And both Mr. Kansas and Sweepy have asked me for an apology when I have been grievously insulted. So, there will be no detente. There will be no peace in our time. And the rolling sphere of BS will not be acknowledged. Now, ultimately, with the 9 members of the email group, I think it's 9, and I'd have to count. God damn it, even my head hurts. Everything hurts. I woke up this morning, my fingers, my back, the area below my left lung, which has been hurting for about 4 days, my arms, my elbows, my feet, every inch of my body hurt. It's still hurting. I went to Safeway. Tomorrow I'll go to Walmart and get cat food. Thank you, Jerry, for the $15. And then we have dinner. And thank you, Jeremy, for the money for kitty cat food. That gets me enough kitty cat food to feed my outdoor kitties for the month. And they constantly threaten Orangey. Orangey's a sweet baby. So, if the man from Arizona is successful, there will be no sphere, there will be no email list, there will be no guy from Pittsburgh, because my friends online, the Righteous Army, have told me that the ultimate goal of the man from Arizona is to tell YouTube that I am violating his trademark, and he will ask to take down my channel. And then he also intends, so I've been informed, to go after premier radio networks and say that I am violating his trademark, and will seek to remove my videos on Coast to Coast AM. And at that point, the guy from Pittsburgh will no longer exist. No, but he can trademark the name, the guy from Pittsburgh, and that's what he's applied for. Now, if my friends online, and this is why I got so damned angry, had each chipped in $2 to pay the $14 or $15 to register the guy from Pittsburgh as a website, then I would have had more legal standing with fighting the trademark effort to register the guy from Pittsburgh as the man from Arizona's trademark. But I didn't get that, and that's why the Tarian temper came up, and that's why I blew my stack. And Mr. Sweepy has never approved of me. When the trolls from the sewage site posted an illegal recording of my talking to either 6-week tenure or drone while I was in Starbucks, Mr. Sweepy heard this recording, and without even giving me the decency of saying, did you say this or is it said out of context, which it was, he abandoned his efforts to put me on a podcasting network because he believed the BS that I am a pedophile, which is patently ridiculous. Furthermore, one other well-known podcast by two very well-known people in the paranormal community, they were going to have me as a writer for their magazine, and they were having me on as a guest for their podcast, but they would not have me on because they did not want to get their computers and their podcast and themselves personally attacked by the haters on the sewage site. So, I am besieged at every turn. Now, I tried to call one attorney this morning in Walnut Creek, and I will deal with the Bar Association tomorrow once I've had some rest, because on their website they say free consultation. Well, that's the biggest bunch of crap since the elephant had the runs. What they told me, and then they sent me this really smarmy email, a condescending email, saying, we are not able to take your case, blah, blah, blah. I was told finally, after talking to the woman for 10 minutes, that they only would consult with you if you agreed to give them $300. So they wouldn't give you a free consultation for $300 without the $300, which is pure greed. So this is where I stand right now. I got a guy who's a troll and a hater who hates me for God knows what reason. And he has gone on End of Days podcast, the sewage website podcast, and attacked me, libeled me, slandered me, hours of literal lying about me. I've heard some of the podcasts, but I get so disgusted that I can't listen anymore. And when my former ulcer, apparently I don't have an ulcer anymore, but I'm still getting periodic bouts of reflux. It was practically killing me to hear this stuff. I get $900 a month. We're getting a raise of $25 a month. And I just got told by my bank, Joy of Joys, that the state of California, for apparently an old traffic ticket, I'll have to go to Oakland on the 1st of the month, and which means I can't do things I want to do on the 1st or the 2nd. And find out what that's all about. I owe them $450 for something, and they keep trying to attach all the money in my bank account. They attached my savings account, and I fought that, but today they tried to go after my checking account. Now, my money, being that I get Social Security, is protected funds. They can't take it. But any other money I get, they can. And as for legal aid, they will not help you. It's money. They'll only help you for senior issues. Now, in its real sense, all of this is senior abuse. I'm 65. And another thing, you call them up, you get a recording, we will contact you, and 2 months go by and you haven't still heard jack from them. Legal aid is useless. I'm 65. I am disabled no matter what they think. I sent a picture to 6 weeks showing the medications I have to take every day, partly to keep myself alive. Jeremy, if you don't stop it, I will block you. I will not ally with the evil rolling ball. Now stop it, or you will incur my rage, and you know what's happened. I have blocked you and told you to take a hike. So, now 6 weeks says they're rebroadcasting my live stream and try to drive my viewership down. It is a site created by Sweepy, or it is a concept created by him to take my 9, actually 7 really, because I'm not sure of the status of Curtis, if he's, and I was told that he's furious at me. I took down the GoFundMe page for Alien Con, and I removed the meet and greet because no one is saying they're going to show up, and no one has donated. So, vape time, you have to realize this is a long, and please don't use the language in here. This is a long standing issue. I've been attacked for 17 years online. 13 on a site called SF Redbook that doesn't exist because I was a Republican and a conservative Republican, and 7 years from the sewage site. And the problem is, vape time, you have to send me an email. If I mention these people's names, they will claim I'm attacking them, and they will try to get this stream removed. I do need help. The minimum to see an attorney. Oh, I forgot. I spent an hour on the phone with a organization that deals with nothing but creative artists. And I haven't had time to look at my email to see if they... Well, there's more than that, Sue. There's more than just my conservative values. And I'm not a mean-spirited conservative. I offered to send drone money. He got injured. I've told 6 week I'm going to send him cat food money for the cute little Felix, the white cat, black and white cat. Were I to come into big money like win the lotto, I would take, after I got my girlfriend money and me money and a house and a new car for both of us. And I'd even give the ratty one a new car and a house because it affects me to hear all that crap but Patty. And Patty would at least be driving a decent car instead of a crash mobile. So, but then the rest of the money, I would take probably $1 to $4 million and go out and find homeless families and homeless veterans, and I would start a shelter for homeless dogs and kitties. And then the Las Vegas Shooters Fund, Hurricane Irma, Hurricane Harvey, Puerto Rico, and now, sadly, the Northern and Southern California fires would get major money. I've not always been poor, but I'm poor now. I get $8.99.40 a month. With the Social Security raise, I get $25 more a month starting in January. I will leave that in the bank toward saving for AlienCon. I'm going to AlienCon. And I've made Curtis an offer to pay for his airline ticket. I've already reserved my room, so there's going to be an extra bed. What am I going to do with the extra bed? Maybe I can sell it on eBay when they're not looking. So I said, I'll pay your way out here. I'll pay for your ticket. He's supposed to get mine. As we raised $350. But no one was donating, and I couldn't see the point. Well, that parking ticket, I think it's a seatbelt ticket or something. I don't know. It's been at least 10 years. I don't have a car. So with no reason to pay it, because one, I didn't have money to do it. I paid $1,350 to help Kathy pay off her gasoline and credit cards in 14 months. So, oh, hello, White Crow. And if Premier Radio Networks had paid me on time, and if my videos had appeared on Premiere, I would have gotten $100 a month for my internet bill. By the way, I'm $20 ahead now on my internet bill, and eventually I add more money than the bill every month. No, I've not met Rush Limbaugh, but I was literally on his show within the first 10 minutes of when he started in Sacramento. And my calls to him have been featured on his website. The call I made to him telling that trolls online had called my mother and told my 90-some-year-old mother and told her I listened to Rush Limbaugh and watched Fox News. My mother was a lifelong Democrat and supported Obama, and she said that she wouldn't talk to me anymore. And I said, this is not a threat. This is a blessing. I don't get to talk to you because I had the archetypical domineering, interfering in everybody's life Jewish mother. Now, there's something else I have to mention, if you would let me. And I am choking up a bit. My mother and I had issues. There's times she could be a royal pain in the ass. But I know in her own way, she loved me. And she also interfered with the lives of my sister and her children and the rest of the family. But today would have been her 100th birthday. And that's been bothering me too, because I miss the woman. Now, most people, when they get up in the morning, they let the cat out or the dog out, they go make a cup of coffee, they wash their face, they brush their teeth, they might take a shower, then they get something to eat. I don't get to do that. I get inundated with troll emails. So that's where I stand right now. And there's been many times, and I'm sure the haters will laugh at this, where I've gotten so much. Oh yeah, they've threatened to kill my cats, to kidnap Orangey and my other cats I feed. I feed 9 cats. And by the way, Tiny One bit Kathy tonight. She's still hiding in the linen closet in the bathroom, and I don't know what I'm going to do about it. She's frightened of Kathy. She wasn't frightened of me. Maybe she doesn't like Kathy. Maybe she smells ratty patty. I don't know. But that's very sad, because Tiny One was always a sweet baby. Pet me, love me, love me. But I have had haters attack me now since 2001. I got more attacks than the World Trade Center. It never stops. If I had a major heart attack right now and fell off this chair and died, they'd attack me after saying I didn't die right. They've attacked me for my weight, my eyeglasses, my political convictions. They've attacked my girlfriend, saying I beat her. They've said I killed my father. I killed my beloved first adult girlfriend, Julie, who was probably murdered, not by me, by her estranged husband. They say I run over and squash cats, which is kind of hard to do if you don't own a car. They say I'm a pedophile, a welfare cheat, an income tax cheat, a Medicare cheat, and a Medi-Cal cheat. Now, if I'm an income tax cheat and an unemployment cheat, and a Social Security cheat, I must be getting 3 checks a month. And they say that all of this is... I live in a Potemkin village, and my entire apartment, being a hovel, a pigsty, or whatever, is a studio set, and it's not real. That means somebody has come up with the money to create a, 1 block long, 4-story apartment building. The people on the sewage center saying all this. Create a fake apartment building, and they've managed to fake it so well it's on Google Earth. They've even put on Google Earth, and I've tried to get Google to remove it without any success. They've called my building an Alzheimer's respite. This is what I have to put up with. They've threatened to have me raped by the creek and by a black man and watch Orangey watch. They've threatened to date Kathy and take her away from me. By the way, Halloween is Kathy and mine 40th anniversary. Oh yeah, I steal Amazon packages off of doorsteps, which I would never do. And I was the Zodiac killer. When the Zodiac started his killing spree, I was 16 and living in Las Vegas, did not have a car and did not know how to drive a car. No. They have sabotaged me all over the internet. There's a so-called fan site that shows me stomping cats and being raped in jail. They're not joking, Madeline. They're dead serious about this because they're doing everything they can to libel, slander me, and destroy my reputation. They have threatened to go to Kathy's house. They don't know where she is. And rape her. And our favorite day is Halloween. That's the first date we ever had. I love Kathy very much. There's times she's a royal pain in the neck, and I to her. I would prefer you don't mention any names, please. 6 weeks, so I'm going to block that comment. Please, no names. I do not want to give them any opportunity to complain that I, even though I'm not doing it, I am attacking someone personally. But that particular person he just mentioned also said repeatedly, and they have said this, Kathy was robbed in Walmart. And she tried to make a police report. I'll be back in a minute. Fuck was that? Sorry for the language, but I knocked over the fan and my legs are very unsteady right now. I had to get more Snapple, the drug of choice. Peach Snapple. Wish Snapple would pay me something for all these references I make to their product. Anyway, this guy claimed when I was talking to him on Google Hangouts, he knew 2 Walmart executives. And then he turned around and said that Walmart was going to sue me and Kathy for filing a false police report. Well, she never got to make a police report, but the police did show up to Walmart. She got robbed at the check cashing place in Walmart in Pittsburgh of $500. That was in her hand. The guy pushed her and stole the money and ran out. I called the sheriff's office in Pittsburgh, Alameda County, and made a report. So, yes, it is elder abuse, but what the hell am I going to do about it? So, here, you went banging? There you go. The video has been hacked by the haters. They blocked my ability to send video. Last week I did this for 4 hours, but there ain't no video, and I don't know how to fix it. This is another issue I've had with my friends. Come over here and help me fix this damn computer. But they've also they've got a tap into my computer. My internet provider verified 2 weeks ago today that there is a live stream. Oh, yeah. Hold on. I'm chewing. They verified there is a live external stream entering my router. I'm being cyber attacked. And the same fellow said that Black Lives Matter was going to picket my apartment. I'm still waiting for them to show up. It would give me a viral video. Black Lives Matter, picket senior in a public housing apartment in Martinez. Riot ensues, and I dump my bags of used cat litter on top of them. So, this is what's been going on. I would never do this to anyone. It would never occur to me. If you take the top 1,000 things I would do, attacking someone online, attacking their girlfriend, calling their elderly mother up, threatening to take my cats to pound and have them murdered. Orangey has not been abducted. I'm not going to walk over there and find out now because it took Orangey 20 minutes to come and eat. They say this all the time. They've been saying this for months. I go over there. Why do you guys did a video the other day? Art Bell fan said, "What's happening with Orangey?" Yeah, well, I don't know if I want to do that because I think don't use any names. Now, 6 weeks, if you use a name one more time, I'm going to block you. I think the value of cat litter is, used cat litter is way too high to shove it down Mr. Arizona's throat. Now, if you crazy glued it to his, Jeremy, I'm blocking you. I'm putting you in timeout too. No names. Well, I came close about 7 or 10 years ago. My parents' wedding anniversary was April 18th. Or so I thought. My mother said it was the 19th. My birthday's April 28th. And like the numbers lady on Coast, I play 4 and 8 and 18, which is my birthday, my birth month, their wedding anniversary, 42, 51. And 4, 8, and 18 is the mega. Well, I'm sitting there, middle of the night, and the lotto results come out, and I hit 4, 8, 42, 4, but the lotto numbers were 19 and 27, and it was 52 million. So I won 250 bucks. So I had it on 4 tickets. So I didn't even know who the hell Harvey Weinstein or Weinstein was until last week. I know Weinstein's department store that used to be in San Francisco, furniture store. So, but all I am is a guy trying to inform when there's breaking news of Las Vegas and terrorism and fire, flood, earthquake, Nibiru coming down on us, Yellowstone Park blowing up, Boo Boo and Yogi will be running for their lives, you know. That's all I'm trying to do. Have fun. And, you know, they attacked me for getting supplemental security income, saying I'm a leech. And I'm stealing it out of their wallets personally. And it goes on and on and on. It never stops. And when I produce, oh God, I got chili on my keys. Even when I produce a video showing my cute little baby cat, Fuzzy, they marked 20 dislikes for my little cat. Now, I know those are dislikes really for me. But this is what they do. And they really have no life. Excuse me. Because all they do 24 hours a day, they get on the sewage site and they post lies, slander, and untruths about me. If they took all that energy to do something constructive, think what they would be doing for the world and America. But they don't. Now, I've literally saved people's lives. I once, a drunk on board, I saved him from dying from a heart attack. I've helped people out who needed a place to live and didn't have any food. Now it's stag something chili. Oh, what's this now? Okay, vape time. I really can't address you in email because if the iPad goes off, it slows down the stream. I'll have to talk to you after this is done. Wolf brand chili is too spicy for me. Yeah, well, they dislike anything. I guess the only thing they'll like is when I drop dead online. If I'm in front of this camera one night, well, they won't be able to see it because it's their fault. They've hacked the signal. So they'll miss out on GeorgeSendadropsdead.com. Well, they'll miss out on seeing it live. So you can blame them if I drop dead here right now. No one will get to see me drive. I would probably grab my iPad and shoot a video of it and try to send it to YouTube while I'm dying. You know. This is a guy from Pittsburgh. Goodbye. So I need the money for an attorney, folks. I've won 2 battles. I got both. I got both copyright violating websites removed. I mean, shops removed. But I really need legal advice and someone to go in my corner. That's my link to donate to me on PayPal. Yeah, you're back. Jeremy gave me. We had 3 podcasts called The Litter Box. Unfortunately, Area 51 Drone did not pay the $5 to keep those going on the hosting site, so they're gone. But I happen to have a copy of the first one, and he paid me so he could listen to it. I hope his brain is still intact after listening to 3 hours of us talk. But he was generous enough to give me ideas. Give me money to feed my kitties. And I thank him for that. And he's been in my corner. We've had issues in the past, and I've blocked him because he said something that ticked me off. But for the most part, I don't stay mad, and I'm losing my damn voice again. Excuse me, I gotta blow my nose. I don't have a lot. I got some cans of fruit just now from downstairs, but if you came to my door and said, George, I have nothing to eat, I'd give you my cans of fruit. I'd give you a shirt. I'd give you a towel, soap. I have extra toothbrushes and toothpaste. You wouldn't go empty-handed. Now, I don't know if the evil one has made millions off my hard work or not, because the sewage site is only worth $8,200. All I want to do is do my videos and live a life like normal people. Drone. Okay. I was going to say this. And this is. Okay. I had a whole spiel I was intending to do tonight. Before all this blew up my face. Just a minute. Time to eat another hot dog. Alright. My sources, who will remain nameless. Probably because they have no names, have told me that the real reason That Area 51 drone. And how come Area 51 drone is never in chat? And Jerry. And some other people. Who the hell is in chat? Let me see her. There's Sue. She's always here frequently. Hello, Sue. I like you very much. White Crow. Shortwave Radio is here. Hello, Shortwave. And I am having trouble seeing the damn screen. 6-week tenure. Call you by your full name. Marcelin Tanaka, okay. And Murdoch, he's here. And Jeremy D. And I'm scrolling up. I have real trouble seeing small gray print on a white screen because of my cataract. And vape time. And I guess that's it. But very seldom does Jerry come in here or Drone. And Carol. But anyway, Carol's distracted me now saying she's going to show me her boobs. That's not fair. I can't think as it is. You're going to zone me out completely. Okay, just as long as it's not Marge's boobs. He sent me a picture of her naked. If it is her, oh God, I wanted to pluck my eyes out and stomp on them. Anyway, Drone went out to the dumpster without backup. He goes in the dumpster. Now, it's a little known fact that where he lives, there are the famous dumpster monkeys. And they are dumpster monkeys because they live and hang out around and in the dumpsters. And they escape from a circus, so there's a whole colony of dumpster monkeys. And Drone went to the dumpster that night, and he found a ham and cheese sandwich. But the dumpster monkey had it first, so Drone fought over the ham and cheese sandwich. And the dumpster monkey and the rest of the dumpster monkeys got incensed. And Drone finally wrestled the ham and cheese sandwich out of the hands of the poor dumpster monkey. And the dumpster monkey attacked Drone, pushed him into the dumpster. And when the garbage truck came, they couldn't hear Drone's cry for help because all the dumpster monkeys were screaming maniacally. But in the meantime, Drone tried, because his mind is always on sex, to entice the dumpster monkey for unnatural dumpster monkey sex. The dumpster monkey, protecting her honor, slapped him and proceeded to claw him all over. And that's the other reason all those marks on. Now, the dumpster monkeys are protected. They're a famous tourist attraction in his town. And so they took off, leaving Drone to be eaten by the garbage truck. It is not a racist comment. These are little monkeys, you know, tails, feet, they got fur, they go, yow. So, and it's meant as a joke. Drone attacked by crazed dumpster monkeys. So, that's another thing. You know what's I'm racist? I talked to a guy in Pittsburgh, California, the other day. He had a Baltimore Ravens shirt on as I was leaving Kathy's. Big guy, bigger than me, looked like a lineman. Not an electric lineman, a football lineman. And, yeah, set up a private room, but I don't know how the hell to do it. You'll have to tell me. So, I said, I can't talk to you wearing that evil t-shirt. He said, what evil t-shirt? I said, I'm the guy from Pittsburgh on YouTube. You can't be wearing that shirt. I can't talk to you. I'm a Steelers fan. So he laughed, and we spent about 20 minutes. I was waiting for the bus, talking. Now, I saw the picture of his leg. I think he got... I actually eat because I'm goddamn starving, Marcelin. I haven't eaten anything all day except one granola bar. That's it. I'm hungry. But this was important enough to get online and discuss these issues. Why do I have a feeling that Carol Lewis is really Marge. She's offering me something in a private chat, and I got a feeling it's Marge. But I haven't eaten anything since last night. I'm starving. Discount on food help. Hungry, hungry dumpster monkeys. Hey, that'll be the new game from Hasbro. Hungry, hungry dumpster monkeys, right? Now the guy from Arizona will steal my idea and patent it. I can just see the commercial. Hungry dumpster monkeys. Your kids will love them. No, I'm on the poverty diet. Now, I get food delivered to me by Meals on Wheels, but I ate all the food because I had potatoes left and some fruit and a lot of bread and nothing and coffee. And I'm almost out of coffee, and Kathy bought this big can of Walmart private coffee, medium blend. She says it's terrible, so I was going to take it back, but I may have to open the can and use it and just buy her better coffee on the first of the month. And I've lost over 50 pounds in the last 6 months, so my foot's hurting. That's because when I sit here too long, my left foot, because of the sciatic nerve problem, goes numb. And you're penalized 5 cookies for turning in late. Don't tune in late. Those cookies will be sent to the fire victims so they can have some cookies and milk. You know. So I got lots of milk. They keep giving me gallons of milk. I haven't heard from Curtis. He says he's going to send me the money. And the problem with AlienCon, these events, is you've got to go and order the ticket now, because if you don't, they sell out. And the minimum ticket for the weekend is 3 days. And he was going to buy me the $350 ticket. All right. If you're Marge, I'm going to block you. Curious. But I'm gonna probably regret this. There, you happy? Just did. Well, the army is not broken. I would remind you Mr. Sweepy. Uh-oh. Okay. Carol, I knew this was a troll time. Bye. Carol just said she is Marge's daughter. So, and I won't go into that because I made a promise not to reveal her background or Marge's. I will keep that promise. See all the bread? There's 1 spoon left. Hold on. Or maybe a spoon and a half. Okay. I'm done. Why are you putting spicy chip crumbs in your eye? I usually eat mine. It's a very odd way to eat spicy chips, vape time. Well, it's a little hard to talk with my... No, Tom Danheiser is not part of the Righteous Army. I haven't talked to Tom Danheiser since February. The Righteous Army consists of Open Lines Jerry, 6-week turkey. Jeremy the unhappy Area 51 drone. Formerly the guy from Kansas, but he insulted me with his urinary obsession. Formerly the Mr. Sweepy, but he also insulted me and then brought up the bedpan comment. And let's see, Jasmunda and Curtis Thornton. And the last I heard from Curtis Thornton, he is not furious at me. So, I really don't want Tommy involved in this for reasons you're well aware of, which I will not go into. So, don't, you know, I can't even get George to answer me right now. Yeah. I went by the bus this evening. And there were girls with, I don't know what the hell they are, highlight sticks or something. And a sane man would not, what? What the hell is this? Cross you. That may be so, but the question is, am I sane? No. Now, no promotions here. I'm the one who gives promotions. They claimed that I was filming these cheerleaders and young female soccer players because I'm a pedophile who was stalking them, or that's the impression I got. I don't know. I said I was going to call the school the next day and find out if the soccer players were part of the male soccer club that was practicing there, or if they were part of the school. I decided to do a video of the Knowles Field here in Martinez, the Alhambra High School football, baseball, and I guess soccer area, and God knows what else they play there. Badminton, for all I know. Because I've lived here 12 years and never filmed it, and I thought it'd be interesting to show it online. That was my only motivation. Let my viewers, my 876 subscribers, see something they hadn't seen before. And the cheerleaders were about 3/4 of the way down the football field, because tonight the football players are practicing. And when I didn't see any cheerleaders, and they were all male, but I only saw it for a minute when I was going by on the bus, both directions. George Norrie may or may not have donated to my GoFundMe page, because I don't know if it was George Norrie. And I wrote him an email asking to if it was him or not. He has told me he is still my friend. So, under California law, you don't need permission to film anyone. It's in a public area. Yeah, I was not filming under the bleachers. You can clearly see me at a fence. And I'm filming the damn fence. And putting my iPad way up in the air just by